Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Wine After Five. If you're new here, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Mayrian, and I am an executive leader with years of experiences helping businesses scale, setting strategic roadmaps, and building high-performing teams. On this channel, I share insights in regards of leadership, personal growth, and actionable strategies to help you achieve your goals, both in your life and in your work. So, both in your personal and professional life. Over the years, I've learned that success doesn't happen by accident. From my perspective, success is established upon three pillars. The first one is that success is built on clarity. Without clarity, you cannot be successful. The second one is actions. You need to take consistent actions that eventually compound into give you the success that you're expecting. And the last one is the right strategy. Without a right strategy, without a roadmap, you will get lost. And if you get successful, it will only be by luck, not because you desired that, or not because you were looking for that. And that is why today's topic is so close to my heart. I want to invite you to dive in with me into one of the most common misconceptions I see on my day-to-day work. It doesn't matter if it's with individuals or if with business. And it's the misconception that goals equals strategies. And I have a spoiler alert with you. Okay? Are you ready for it? It doesn't. Goal and strategies are not the same. This month, we have been focusing a lot on goal settings, as you might be aware. Because if you've been following along with my January challenge or goal settings mini series, which is available here in YouTube, I'll leave all of the links in the description of this video so you can go ahead and watch it after this video. But if you have watched it already, and if you have been following along with the January challenge, you're probably well on your way to mapping out what you want to achieve during this year. But here, as I said at the beginning, is where I see many people and many businesses getting stuck. People and businesses tend to get confused, and they confuse their goals with their strategies. Take these weeks, for example. I've been traveling a lot, thankfully. This year started with a kick. And I spoke with several people and businesses working to grow in 2025. And when I asked about their strategies, I heard things like, we aim to increase revenue by X by the end of the year. Or, we want to be the number one seller of a product. And when I talk to individuals, it's around the areas of, I'll become a manager by the end of the year. Well, these are fantastic aspirations. Don't get me wrong. These are fantastic aspirations. These are not strategies. So when I ask about strategies, I'm not expecting you to bombard me with goals. And the reason why I'm saying that this way is because I want you guys to be aware of the difference between your strategies and your goals, what you want to achieve and how you're going to achieve it. Because if you're just thinking about goals without a strategy, just having wishful thinking. So today I want to demystify the difference and more importantly, help you build strategies that work. Let's start with some definitions so we can be on the same page. Your vision is the summit you're aiming to reach. Think of it as your big picture, becoming an HR manager, growing your business, or reaching a personal milestone. You name it. Whatever is your summit, whatever is that North Star, the epic thing that you want to achieve, that's your vision. Your goals, on the other hand, are the checkpoint along the way. They are supposed to help you measure your progress. So a question that I have for you, are you moving forward? Are you staying static? Or are you falling behind according to your goals? And your strategy? Well, that's your roadmap. It is the actions and decisions that guide you to each checkpoint and ultimately take you to your vision. Here's a quick analogy to help you wrap up your mind around these three concepts. Imagine you're climbing Mount Everest. Your vision is the summit, so the top of the mountain, the one that will grant you success, the one recognition that will mean that you actually climb Everest, the peak you're striving for. Your goals are the base camps along the way. They are the way in which you're marking your progress, areas in which you rest, areas that help you understand that you're moving forward on your journey. And your strategy, there is a plan on how you're going to climb the mountain, from gathering the right gear to managing your energy levels. Without any strategy, you might start climbing, but quickly you will find yourself lost, exhausted, or stuck in place. Think about it. You know where you want to go, but you don't even know how to get there. You don't have your checkpoints, you don't have your gear, you don't know if you have sufficient supplies or not. To help us break this even further, I want to share a framework from Richard Rommel's book, Good Strategy, Bad Strategy. According to Rommel, a good strategy has three key components. He explained it like a kernel in his book, but the gist of it is that it has three components: diagnosis, guiding policies, and coherent actions. Let's go through each one of those so they make more sense for you. First of all, the diagnosis is about identifying the symptoms or challenges you need to address to achieve your goals. Keep in mind that diagnosis doesn't solve the problem. Here, we're not talking about solutions. Here, we're not talking about to do. Here, we're just talking about the symptoms. It simply defines them. Let's go back to our Everest analogy so you can get the gist of it. The diagnosis on an Everest analogy translates to the first minimum questions that you need to ask yourself before you embark in the journey. Do you have the right gear and the right team to climb Everest? Are you physically prepared to climb Everest? Do you have the necessary experience to climb Everest? These questions don't fix anything. On the contrary, they just start the gear. They highlight the areas in which you need to focus your attention. Now that you know that in regards of diagnosis, take a moment to think about your journey. What challenges or gaps you might need to address before moving forward. Feel free to share all of your thoughts in the comments. If you need a place to drop them, grab a notebook, grab a notepad, open the note app on your phone, and write down your vision, write down your goals, and then write down the things that are maybe holding you back. Trust me, I believe when I said that I would love to hear your insight and help you through the journey. Next, let's talk about guiding policies. These are the guardrails that keep you on track without micromanagement every step. They are based on the diagnosis and they help you to focus on what matters. For example, again, using our Everest analogy. If you're climbing Everest, your guiding policies may include prioritizing safety over speed, conserve energy for critical parts of the climb, and always follow expert advice. Think of your guiding policies as your compass. They point you in the right direction, but left room for flexibility. So they are just there to guide your journey, to help you to adjust if something goes wrong. If you're climbing Everest and you are at base camp and they said that at first camp, the weather is not going to be good, you might decide to stay or delay your journey a little further. So that allows you for flexibility. And your flexibility will depend on the things that you prioritize and the things that are guiding you. As I said, if you prioritize safety over speed, you will always prioritize safety over climbing faster. And finally, we have coherent actions. Coherent actions are no other than the practical steps you take to address the diagnosis and follow your guiding policies. Again, with our Everest example, coherent actions in this journey may include training your body through a fitness program, investing in high-quality climbing gear, and joining a guided expedition with experienced climbers. So you see, those are the little actions that you're going to take to ensure that you reach your goal. If, for example, your goal is to become an HR manager by the end of the year, your actions might be identifying what is your current role, what preparation, what certification, what information, what knowledge do you need to have in order to move forward in that particular ladder. So you see, each action moves you closer to your vision while staying aligned with your strategy. Each goal that you reach is in alignment with your vision, and it's only possible because you have the right strategy in place. Now that we've broken down, let's do a quick recap for this video. Your vision is what you want to achieve. Your goal are the checkpoints across the way. And your strategy is the how and why behind your progress. I cannot exhaust this enough during this video, and it's that without a strategy, your vision and goals lack direction. But with a clear roadmap, you can turn your dreams into actionable results. So here's my challenge for you today. Take a moment to reflect on your goals for this year. Think about questions like, do you have a clear strategy to achieve them? Do you have the right guardrails? Do you have coherent actions that you are aiming to follow in order to achieve your goals? If not, start with the three elements we discussed today: diagnosis, guiding policies, and coherent actions. Take the time to analyze this, be honest to yourself, and make sure that you write down the right strategies, either for you or for your business, in order to guarantee success by the end of the year. Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's build a roadmap together. And if you find this video helpful, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights. Thank you so much for joining me today. And as always, Let's raise our glasses. Let's cheer because of you, because of me, because of every single leader in business out there. Because we only know the sacrifices that we have made to make it here. And we only know the sacrifices that we keep willing to make in order to keep growing. Cheers, and let's make this year the best year yet. See you next time. Bye.